Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Informal back with a new Mr. Informal podcast. We are on the Mr. Informal podcast 229. 229, yes. Number 229. I hope you are doing well today. I hope you are safe, staying healthy, and hopefully you are enjoying life wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are in the world. And just to remind you, please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MISTERINFORMAL, and then check out my website, mrinformal.com, MRINFORMAL.com. So, for this Mr. Informal Podcast 229, we have 4 topics as usual. Number 1, Louis Vuitton is now on Discord. Could you believe that? Wow. Number 2, YouTube sensitive topics. That's going to be interesting. Number 3, so many artificial intelligence bots, AI bots. Last but not least, as winter is coming, not only that, inflation is here. A lot more people are wearing less suits. Could it be the price? Could it be fashion mixing business wear with casual wear? Just mix and match, whatever. Could be anything. Any reasons not to wear suits. But I do like people wearing suits. So those are the 4 topics for Mr. Informal Podcast 229. So let's go ahead and start the podcast. On to the first topic from hypebeast.com, titled Louis Vuitton announces its presence on Discord. So the presence opened up new horizon for the Maison in the realm of social media by establishing itself on Discord. Louis Vuitton aims to provide its followers with immersive and interactive experiences, pushing the boundaries of innovation and digital craftsmanship, shares Louis Vuitton. What does that even mean? Digital craftsmanship? Are they gonna make a bag online? Are they gonna sketch it? I mean, I guess it's just marketing talk. So adding the Louis Vuitton server on Discord will transcend the spirit of travel that lies at the heart of the Maison, envisioning new digital horizons. Its goal is to forge an increasingly strong connection between Louis Vuitton and online communities, while also offering privileged visibility to the latest creation behind the scenes inside. Again, it's just marketing talk. So the new step forward of the house, Web3 Via Journey, will also offer a private channel dedicated to the Via community. So we're going to have a lot of Louis Vuitton fans. And yes, there are a lot of Louis Vuitton fans, and they are rabid. They are, I guess you can say, a cult. But is this good for Louis Vuitton? Of course. Any good press is good press. Any press is good press. There we go. I'm sorry about that. So I don't know what's the topic. There's probably going to be certain topics. There's probably going to talk about fake Louis Vuitton out there that is rabid. Probably a lot of lost sales with fake Louis Vuitton, and they do exist. There's probably going to talk about authenticity. Most likely they're also going to talk about new products. Definitely they're not going to talk about discounts. They're also going to talk about treatment of the customers. Again, it's just typical Louis Vuitton stuff, and certainly announcement of new products in their stores. Honestly, I'm not sure what they mean by digital craftsmanship, pushing the boundaries of innovation. That's just marketing talk. From what I'm seeing, I guess this is just another way for Louis Vuitton to talk to communities, or maybe talk to their members. I mean, again, it could be anything, but most likely that's all it's just going to be. It's probably just going to be an online chat room talking about Louis Vuitton bags clothes, accessories, and jewelry. I don't be surprised if they also talk about vintage Louis Vuitton and what celebrities are wearing Louis Vuitton. On to topic number 2 from Social Media Today, titled YouTube Updates Monetization Guidelines on Certain Sensitive Topics. So, basically, the press release says this means that content which discusses these topics, such as abortion, adult sexual abuse, without going into graphic detail, can fully be monetized. We know that videos covering topics like these can be helpful resources to users, so we want to ensure that wherever possible, controversial issues discussed in a non-descriptive and non-graphic way aren't desensitized through demonetization. Content which focus on eating disorder and shares triggers like guides around binging, hiding, and hoarding food, or abusing laxative will not receive ad revenue. This change will ensure such content isn't incentivized with ads and that our monetization and community guidelines continue to be in sync. Note that educational or documentary content and survival content that reference these aspects of having an eating disorder without promoting such activities won't be impacted by this change. Look, I'll be honest with you, I don't even need to know what YouTube is promoting these days. I mean, all this to me is just another thing for them to show the world that, hey, we're sensitive to these topics, we care. But honestly, they don't. They'll probably demonetize any channels anyway and anyhow for no reason, and then that's it. I mean, seriously. So you're telling me that a person confessing about eating disorder, whether it be bad or good, or even people who make fun of people who are fat and they should not be fat, it will get demonetized. Look, let's be honest here. If you have an eating disorder, you need help. Go to the doctor. There's no need to talk about it in YouTube. But I can see some people's probably going to doctors, showing their viewers step by step their stages, their phases on their help with their disorder, and hopefully they can make a recovery. I can understand that, but don't post it in the internet first. How about going to doctors, get some medical advice? The internet is not a doctor. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, it's hard to find doctors these days. It's really hard. But for them to say that it could be an eating disorder, it could be sexual topics, it could be abortion. Like, look, everyone has opinion about abortion, whether it be right or wrong. That's their opinion. So this is exactly what I'm saying, is that what makes the channel become demonetized or the video. I don't get it. Like, where's the strict guidelines here? Because they're not giving me the guidelines here. All they talk about is like, yeah, if it's a documentary, it's okay. That's it. But doesn't tell me specifics here. So honestly, I'm not even gonna think about this. Obviously, I'm not even doing those types of topics, and doesn't really benefit me. And I think that people who face these types of controversial topics need to go to a doctor, need to go to a psychiatrist, need to go to therapy, or maybe talk to their parents or talk to their friends and talk about and be open. Stop hiding and stop keeping it inside. But I mean, in the end, it's up to the viewers whether they believe it or not, because in the end all it is just the internet. I mean, should we take the internet really seriously? On to the third topic from Social Media Today, titled As More AI Bots Infiltrate Social Platforms, Each is Developing New Rules to Keep Up. That's right, people, AI bots. I've been talking about this for a long time. If you listen to the podcast, hopefully you do listen to me. Well, this is not surprising. Well, last week, TikTok added new AI-generated content labels. The new rules against posting AI-generated content without them. Honestly, all social media platforms should just remove AI-generated content. That's all it is. And I don't even watch them. And I know, and I hear if it's an AI-generated content. So, Matt Navarra, TikTok's currently seeing an influx of AI-created spam with a simulated character presenting a horrendous tool that claims to remove the clothes of any picture you want. So that's interesting. As many have warned, the rise of generative AI will facilitate all new types of spam attacks by making it much easier to create a heap of profiles and video like this, which aren't going to dupe any real users necessarily, but could get through each ads detection system and gain more reach even if they eventually do get removed. How about hire people in your department, just remove the AI videos or AI shorts or AI TikToks. We welcome the creativity the new AI and other digital technologies may unlock. However, AI can make it more difficult to distinguish between fact and fiction, carrying both societal and individual risks. Synthetic or manipulated media that shows realistic scenes must be clearly disclosed. This can be done through the use of sticker or caption such as synthetic, fake, not real, or altered. How about not allowing it at all? By you making these statements, you're opening up the floodgates here. You're opening up to everybody. I mean, just not allow it. If you didn't do work, meaning if you did not talk in a video, if you did not edit the video, if all you do is add the description, add the title, and post it, that should be banned. 100% banned. So, furthermore to the article, it says, though technically I'm not 100% sure that this type of video would be covered by this policy, because while it does depict a real person, it's not a realistic scene as such. Wow. So Elon Musk talked about this. He said that hopefully, as I said many times, it is increasingly difficult to distinguish between AI bots. Soon it will be impossible. That is correct. See, this is exactly what I mean. It's just that don't even allow AI bots. Just ban them completely. Don't say, oh, we welcome the creativity. No, just ban it altogether. Heck, there's a lot of AI bots on YouTube, and people can't even distinguish it. Even though I can. It's pretty obvious that these people are making AI generated videos with these voices that are very perfect. There's no way that in real life that this person, I mean, there's probably 0.001% people that can talk that way, but most people cannot. This is why when I hear something, I close it right away. But in all honesty, these social media platforms should just ban AI generated content, video, whatever, even users. Just delete them all. That's what happened with Twitter. I mean, isn't that what Elon Musk was talking about? On to the last topic. No articles on this one, but as we all know, fall is here and winter is coming. So you should be expecting that a lot of men will be wearing suits, and then they have an over jackets or overcoats, trench coats, or any big jackets basically. But that is not the case from what you are seeing in Instagram, Facebook, news outlet, blogs, and a lot of stuff. A lot of men are not actually wearing suits these days. I'm talking about a full-on ensemble suit, from your jacket to your shirt to your matching pants. That could be your one-button jacket suit or your double-breasted jacket suits. But it is too bad because, as of with the trend right now, it's still ongoing. People are mixing and matching their fashion or their clothing. You have jeans with the suit jacket, or you got denim jacket with the suit pants, or trousers, what have you. I mean, I can go on and on and on, but everybody wants to mix and match. Basically, everyone is their own brand. But from what it looks like, people don't want to be proper these days because they think that proper is boring. It's too clinical. It's too clean, I guess you can say. But this is why I'm talking about this topic, is because normally you would see a lot of suit wearing men in the fall and winter because it's cold outside. Wherever you are in the world, if you are in the US of A, fall and winter, depending on the coast you are, most of the time it's actually cold, around 70 or below 70, so that's the average. I mean, most men would be wearing suits, but nope, that is not the case. Not only that, when they do wear suits, a lot of times they wear sneakers or Cole Haan type shoes, forgetting about the Oxfords, single strap monk or the double monk strap, your loafers, your Chelsea boots. But instead, they tend to wear sneakers, something white sneakers. It could be black sneakers, clean type sneakers, something that is made from common projects. And so again, the style of being proper is not presented to the world, especially at these times, because people love to mix and match. But I disagree. I think it's time to be proper these days. There was a time when men was proper. I think 2010, 11s, and 12s, they were wearing suits, full-on ensemble suit, including the vest. But nowadays, that's not happening. Again, it's one of those cases where everybody's mixing and matching. They think that they are a fashionista or a fashionista, and everyone is in their own brand. And honestly, in the end, you can wear whatever you want because it's you. It is you. But when you're at work, when you're going to have a meeting, when you're going to have a special dinner, I believe that you have to be proper. I'm not saying that you have to wear the suit jacket, but it would be nice for everyone to be proper, just straight clean. Sometimes whatever you're wearing could detract from your main purpose or from just enjoying life. But it will be interesting how the suits will come back. But it will be interesting when it will come back. Could be every 10 years, it could be every 5 years, it could be every 20 years. Again, it doesn't matter. It all depends on how the new generation will accept it. And so that basically concludes this Mr. Informal Podcast 229. Hopefully you enjoyed the podcast, and if you did, I do appreciate it. If you listen from me from beginning to end, again, I appreciate it. Hopefully I gave you some news or insights that you never heard before. And please stay healthy, be safe. And again, don't forget to add me on Instagram, MISTERINFORMAL, and then check out my website, mrinformal.com, MRINFORMAL.com. So wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.